Welcome to our Strengths Conversations. I am Jane Liebecker, and I am coming to you from Seattle, Washington. And I am a certified coach, and I use the Clifton Strengths Assessment as a tool.
Hi, I am Annetta Fields joining you from Maryland. I too am a certified coach using that wonderful tool, the Gallup Strengths Assessment.
With us here today as our special guest is Lori Davenport. Lori, where are you at the moment?
I'm driving, but that's okay. And but I'm in Maryland, so
In
I'm
Maryland.
actually not. Yeah, I'm not too far from Minetta. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. Yay. We could have done this in person, huh?
Right.
We've actually met in person, so yeah, it could have been a thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Lori, we know that in our strengths conversation, we talk about dominant domains. So, could you share your dominant domain or domains?
All right, so I don't know what part we left off on, but I have 3 domains because I'm a chameleon.
Uh-huh.
I love to move people forward with my influencing. I love to do things the right way with my executing, and I love to think, create, and or learn with my strategic thinking.
Yes, we love that about you also. So, how did you learn about your strengths?
I had to go through Adivia because when I first got the strengths assessment, I absolutely hated my report because it was showing me all these strengths that were in the bottom of the report that I knew I needed to do what I was trying to do at the time, which was, network marketing with doTERRA. And I didn't have any relationship building strengths. So that was the problem. And then it didn't help when my person above me was like, I don't see these strengths at all in you. You must use them during the day instead of at night. So I was introduced to Addie via through a friend of mine who was already a part of his Unleash Your Strengths community. And what was beautiful about that is that I joined, I listened, I had my arms crossed. I wasn't gonna buy into any of it. And then the more he talked, the more I was like, okay, this makes sense. Oh, okay. I like, yeah, all right, now I get it. So, and that's what's helped me love my strengths. So
So,
yeah.
that's awesome. So, my next question was, how do you feel about it? You shared it. You love it.
She shared it. Yeah.
I do now. I do now. It took a while. I've definitely gone through the roller coaster of, am I going to keep up with this? Do I truly believe this? And yes, I do. So, but that's what happens when you have belief as number 5. So,
Ah,
There we
well,
go.
we're
yeah.
talking about your competition strength today.
Yeah.
Where is competition in your top 10?
Competition is number 9.
Number 9. Okay.
Right, we got competition at 9, and
Mhm.
there are many who may not understand what competition means in the strengths language, so I'm going to share that. Um, Someone with competition high measures their progress against the performance of others. They strive to win first place and they revel in contests. And so, driven, motivated, number one, winner, those would be all descriptors of competition.
You got it.
That's
You
right.
got it. But I got to see this. I use my competition a little differently than what Gallup describes it. And the reason I say that is my number 8 is positivity. So I can't be cutthroat in my actions because it just makes me a person that I'm not. And I can't continue with contagious enthusiasm if I'm being cutthroat.
Mm.
So I can't go that place. But I do like to meet people where they're at and exceed them. They just don't know that because it's all in my head.
Keep it in your head. So you
Yeah.
told us that believe is your number 5 strength. What's your number 1 strength?
Futuristic.
Futuristic. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I feel, even though I've got the chameleon domains, I feel like I lead with influencing. So, I have to believe that whatever I'm doing is going to move people forward and help them in the future.
Mm.
So, and that's the reason why it made so much more sense to me the way it was described. Your five influences your one, or like backs up your one. So, and that also for me also influences the domains. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
I love that insight. Thank you for sharing. So can
You're
you
welcome.
tell us how you use competition?
Um, well, for example, I put a timeline on myself that others don't know I have,
Mm.
because I want to meet where they're at and exceed them quickly.
Mm.
So, but I want to do it the right way. And hence the reason I end up asking a lot of questions, but that's what helps me get ahead, is by doing that, by asking a lot of questions. And I mean, I've definitely entered into competitions to where like you're striving for number one, and I didn't like it when I didn't get number one, but I wasn't like throw the stuff down. Oh my gosh, I wasn't like that. I was like, oh, good game. All right,
Mhm.
God, I really wish I had that, but that's okay. It was good.
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness. It sounds like it motivates you.
oh, it does. Oh, it does. Yeah, without fail. So, um, while I do strive for number one, I have learned with this strength, so I don't go into that cutthroat idea, is like, all right, I'm on a trampoline.
Mm.
So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna strive for number one. Oh crap, I didn't quite get it. Okay, let's try and do it again. So that's the way I kind of look at it. That's how I use competition, at least.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, how do you think your futuristic and your belief influence your competition?
Well, if I don't believe in it, I will stop dead in my tracks. It's just not worth it.
Mhm.
If it's not going to move me forward, or whoever I'm around forward, and helping them with the future, is just like, what's the point? I mean, and it's funny because it kind of digs at me, depending on, if I felt like, "What if we could have only done it like this,
Mm.
or if we could have tried it a different way, because I do want to meet and exceed where I'm at. But if it didn't work out, it's just like, all right, what can I come up with? It's like, because I don't want to be in this place next time.
Mm.
So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And that's how they influence each other.
Right. So what do you like about competition?
It can get me into trouble. 'Cause
You like that it can get you.
I know that sounds funny, but it's just like, oh, what are they doing? It's like, I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can do it better. Let me try. So yeah, so sometimes it gets me into trouble. So, but I like
Is
that about it, because then it exposes me to all different things. So
Mm.
gets you
yeah,
going. It's
yeah.
it's the one that gets you going. So, um, what would you say to somebody that's listening to this video that's on the fence about taking the Gallup Strengths Assessment?
That Have you ever had a definition of why it is you do what you do? And then how can you explain in really good terms how it is that you do it? And if they are like, well, I don't know, it's like, can you answer the question? Tell me something about yourself that nobody else knows on paper. Meaning, you can't talk about your family, you can't talk about your past, skills and experiences. How can you talk about yourself without those things? And that's where a lot of people like fall over themselves and they don't really have an answer. And this is where the Clifton Strengths Report could give them those answers.
That's
And
awesome.
you actually use it in a way that you're helping other people. I know that you specifically help people with job interviews
Yeah. Yep.
and uh, and resumes,
Yeah. Yes,
right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
and they have great success with it using their strengths to define who
Absolutely.
they are. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, one lady that I helped actually got a promotion from her promotion. So because she used her strengths. And I
Wow.
just like win-win. Love that.
Win-win. Yep.
Yeah.
Yay, number one competition. Win-win.
Move
You
her
did that.
forward.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
Lori, thank you so much for coming and joining us on the go while you were driving home from work. We really appreciate that. And it was a great explanation of how you use your competition. It's a good thing. It's a
Yes.
good driving strength. So,
Yes.
and I didn't mean that. That wasn't a pun, driving. Didn't
No,
mean to
it's all
do
good.
that.
I parked in a parking lot, so no worries.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, Lori.
You're so welcome.
Have a great day. Drive
Thank
safely.
you too.
Yeah, drive
Thank
safe.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.